Let's start with 2 felt circles, one of which is slightly larger than the other. The larger one gets a hole, and then the smaller one gets felt up to add in color and gradient. So now it's ready for the push punch, which will let me add in screw holes for nice shiny spikes. Now that everything's ready to be sewn together, I'll do a basic hand stitch, taking advantage of the fact that my top circle is slightly larger than the spiky circle, allowing the piece to have some dimension when I attach the pieces together, leaving us with walls that can be adorned with hand-sewn gold beads and finishing the piece off with a metal ring, which will help make this little piece less malleable. Now that the warm-up bell is done, we're ready for the flower petals, starting off by shaping the armature wire into the petal shape. I'm going to sew them onto some tulle fabric in a large embroidery hoop using 2 colors of floss to secure the wire to the fabric. Next up, a field of eyeballs attached down with some tacky glue and bedazzled with B7000 glue and a variety of rhinestones before starting on the exceptionally long hand beading process. It took a while and I basically didn't record any of it. Then, once I filled the blank space in the petals, I released them from the hoop and bent them into the shape that I wanted, and once I was happy with that, I used more tacky glue to glue in some backing felt, which not only makes the piece look a little more finished, but will also help to further secure the beads and make sure everything is stable. When creating the petals, I was sure to leave some wire feetsies free to use as my attachment points when securing everything together, which I did by cutting thin wood into 2 more circles the size of the spiky circle using aviation snips, and then used wire to secure down the petal before using more wire to attach the 2 pieces of wood together, sandwiching the feetsies in between and finishing it by sewing more felt onto the back, which acted as a secondary attachment point for the petals. So now that this lovely Rafflesia flower is ready, it needs somewhere to perch. So for its host vine, I'll be digging into my cording bucket and make 6 braids using a variety of materials including grocery bags, fake barbed wire, bubble wrap, distressed cat tree rope, balloon ribbon, and gauze. Then braid the braids together into a 6-strand round braid, which I attach into the mat board and frame off screen, with a screw hidden in the vine braid for the flower to hang on. And there we have a sparkly Rafflesia flower, very loosely interpreted from the fly's point of view.